So, Loomian Legacy Year 1 had completely ended. And it's been a journey. It's been a journey. And I've reached Ace rank quite a bit of times. In fact, I believe I've reached Ace rank around, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I've reached Ace rank for a total of 7 times. And with each of these teams, they are each unique. Let's check out the stats, because I actually haven't seen them. All this time, the number 1 pick was Bolt, because I kept losing with that team, so I had to bring it more times. My favorite Soul Burst was Joltooth, because I kept losing with the Joltooth team, so I had to bring them more times. Same for the Tyrex, and same for most KOs and most damages, because I kept losing, so I had to bring them more times. Kill death ratio, Montreal was a beast, and Celestine was there. In this video, I wanna talk about kind of every single team that I built to get to Ace rank, because I don't grind leaderboard. I only get to Ace rank, and that's it. So, yeah, this is what I'm gonna be talking about. There's no script for this video. I'm just yapping whatever my brain feels like. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's start with the first team, my dedicated Bane of Haste team. This was Season 0, and as you can see, there's a Mewtwo. I think when I was calculating damage, Mewtwo was just destroying everything in the calculations with Raging Howl. Obviously, Mewtwo has way better moves now, like magnifying stuff, but I told myself I'm not going to change any of the moveset, any of the items. I didn't even remove the items. And just keep the things as they are after they defeated the obstacles and get to Ace rank. So, Mewtwo was really strong in theory in Bane of Haste, but it ended up not being as strong because there was a lot of Ice type and there was a lot of Spirits and stuff. So, most of the heavy carrying went to Montreal with Specialty Gloves and Specialization. It wasn't actually nerfed yet. In the first season, Specialty Item wasn't nerfed yet, so you could use Specialty Item and only have one move. So Montreal was just destroying everyone with Steel Crusher. And Holly Bunch is the best Bane of Haste attacker. So yeah, I was using Chocolate Bar. And then we got Icicle. Icicle, I played Icicle Soul Burst in the only season that Icicle wasn't banned. There's Brawny Sluggish, Icicle with Fade Away, Ice Hammer, Impersonate, and Mega Chomp. A lot of times I believe the Mega Chomp was another move. I can't remember what it was. I think it was Rejuvenate. But yeah, I needed Mega Chomp to deal with Luminami. And these are the TPs. Obviously, Icicle is now banned. I mean, Soul Burst version. But this was my Bane of Haste setter. But I also had another Bane of Haste setter, Cosmeor. A robust, sluggish, milkshake Cosmeor with these moves, the classics. Just setting up Bane of Haste really consistently because it's so tanky. And just deflating into my teammates to do damage. Now, obviously, I needed Bane of Haste. I needed attackers that can do damage outside of Bane of Haste. So, Ikazune naturally came onto my team. It hits a lot of things for super effective damage that Bane of Haste Mons couldn't. Specialty Boots, it used to have Flash and Flee, but it got removed, and I just refused to put a new move on it. It was smart, wasn't nimble, so people could calc for it. Garbantis. It was a very nimble Garbantis, and it was meant to be a melee tank, because my team had, like, it was really glassy. If my Bane of Haste fails, I just die. So Garbantis was my tank. It's a frail clumsy, because I do not need any melee attack. I don't have Molt. Molt was added because I was trying to get a Terraclaw for this season. I think it was Poison, I can't remember. Was it Poison or Burrow? I think it was Burrow, actually. Let me check. I have the set saved on the calcs. Garbantis. No, it was Tamp. Yeah, Garbantis had Tamp until it got removed because it was too strong. But yeah, this was meant to outspeed nimble Soul Burst Metronet and one-shot it with Battering Ram. That's why it's very nimble. And that's the first team. This team was obviously Bane of Haste with fast control like Ikazune and Garbantis, Icicle and Cosmeor as the Bane of Haste setter, Montreal, Holly Bunch, Mewtwo as the Bane of Haste attackers. Really, really strong. This is my next team. My Season 0 second team. I was playing on my friend's alt account. Now, I did wanted to make it into a video series, which I have all the videos, but I just never bothered to edit them. Even though, like, took no time. Anyways, Dusket. This Dusket isn't mine. I traded for it. And I was like, it's been in my box for a long time, and I just really wanted to use it, so I used it here. A specialty goggles, secret ability, oppress, spamming Dusket. This Dusket got nerfed, technically. Oppress got nerfed, I'm pretty sure. Used to be 70, I think. They changed it so it gives like 50% para, which in my eyes is a nerf. I know it's a rework, arguably a buff, but in my eyes this is a nerf because I was using it with a Spritzy team with a frail, very robust, clumsy Spritzy with poison barbs, gust, pestilence, and sap plants. So I was consistently getting poison onto my opponent. That's why I could use Oppress very freely. But Oppress Dusket didn't came to most battle because it's too slow and stuff, and it wasn't really one-shotting anything in the calcs. Chienta was coming into most of the battles though. Chienta with Radiant Rush, Sharp Claws, very nimble set. It's a very classic Chienta. Didn't do too many didn't do too many weird stuff with it. Stratosaur, I was using a Frail Armor Stratosaur because I didn't bother to rally a new one, I'm pretty sure. It was very smart. Definitely a bad move. Should have went either nimble or very nimble. But hey, it worked out. I could get speed by getting proccing Frail Armor. And yeah. And then these are the TPs, and then this was the MVP. This was my favorite Mon. I mean, not my favorite Mon, my favorite Mon, Sachi. Raburn with Drop of Youth, very robust, and terrifying. This basically, it beats every single freaking melee attackers. Especially with Raging Flame. It was even like hindering Leviathan so much, because Leviathan was so threatening that season, and none of my Mons could deal with it. Because my Lachette is like purely range defensive, and I didn't want to change the set. So yeah, this is a classic Raburn set with Body Crash being super strong, because you're very robust, Drop of Youth. Slap down to remove items, it's my Barb Setter. It's super strong. I love this Raburn so much. Like, this is really OP Raburn. Lachette was really OP. It still is. I lost Fade Away, I never replaced it with a new move. It doesn't have Health Amulet because Spritzy had to have it. Very clever, just super tanky Lachette. It had Fade Away. It used to have Fade Away. And then we also have Ranador. Now, you know Ranador as this really powerful, like, goggles, Draco Beam spammer. This is a support Ranador with Metallic Pearl to do stuff like to deal with like Stratosaur and Protagon. Peace of Mind, I don't remember why I have this. I guess it's like something. Goop Spout used to be like a move that guarantees to give opponent poison, but they nerfed it. So now it's this. It's really bad. Yeah. Devious because Stratosaur secret ability. I was kind of worried about defensive Stratosaur, my team not being able to deal with it. Oh yeah, did I mention that all the Loomians I've used, I made myself a rule. After I reach Ace rank, I'm not allowed to use any of the Loomians I've reached Ace rank with next time I build. So yeah, these two I reached on Season 0. I reached Ace on Season 0. This one's Season 1. That was when Cleveland got buffed really OP. I wasn't actually originally gonna use this set of Cleveland. It was until I saw the buffs, and I immediately changed the sets. So, let's start. Metronet, JunLok gifted me this Gamma Metronet because he was so damn lucky. So I knew I wanted to get it to Ace rank. It was originally Dark Surge, Psychoblast, Peace of Mind, and I think Pyrokinesis. And then I kept dying to Plasmoth, so I changed it to Mega Punch and gave it melee attack TP so it can like consistently two-shot Plasmoths. Yeah. And then we got Cleveland, the Adaptive Assault Spammer. I have Dodge as well to deal with other stuff. I can't remember what I deal with. I think it was other Cleveland. It was like Stampede, dodge, and then continue attacking. Clutch Plushie because I wanted to deal with other Cleveland. I'm pretty sure I don't know how to read it. I can't remember. I think it's like Servalin, whatever. I don't care. Adaptive Assault is the most OP move possible. Bulk up because why not? If people are expecting a dodge to go for a setup, I can just bulk up. Stampede was really OP back then. It got nerfed now. T-Clips. It was a melee T-Clips. The only reason why I went for melee T-Clips was because like the entire team was using range attacks. That's why I went melee T-Clips. It wasn't good at all. And I also had one from 5 years ago, so that's that. Secret ability because it's important. Loomian's Fang, Mega Chomp. We didn't have Radiant Rush back then, so we went for Mega Chomp. Bulk up and Scapegoat with Health Amulet. This was my setup mon. It was kind of strong. The TPs were very random, but it worked. And then Bonfino was my Banana Splitter because I thought Metroid needed a little bit support, I think. And also Banana Splitter was a very powerful move. Specialty Boots because I went very smart, so it can outspeed stuff. And it wasn't hitting hard at all. In fact, it was like really... It was hitting really weak. Even if it's super effective, it doesn't like 2-shot or even 3-shot. Tsunami, Nature Force, Baffle, Banana Split, obviously. No Ice Beam. I mean, no Frost Beam. Billaforge was my... I don't know why I put Billaforge here. I think it was for some resistance. Terra Pearl to survive some earthquakes. Just classic sets. Heat Summon, Flare Blast. And just hitting super hard on the range side. Mirai. I was so frustrated because Shatter keep missing. Brownie Clever, very sluggish. Milkshake, Shatter, setting up the barbs. And yeah. I have Reflection Burst as well. I think it was because I didn't want to use Steel Crusher. It would just constantly miss. That's why I used Reflection Burst, I'm assuming. We also have Plasmoth as a range tank. I didn't bother to rally a Secret ability. In my head, I was like, I'm gonna keep spamming Zip Zap and it's gonna do a lot of damage, but in reality, I'm clicking a lot of Pestilence, Provoke, and Rejuvenate, so it's a bad idea. Should have just went for a Secret ability. Heavy Shield as well. So that was my Season 1 team. It was when I was feeling really frustrated because Cleveland was too OP. And I also have no hazard removal. It was a horrible team. I didn't really like the team I built. We did get to Ace rank. And, yeah, something like that. Now, the next season, immediately I needed ways to do hazard removal. As you can see, I forgot to do that. But it's okay. Lmao is my underrated Loomian. I have a Spirit Essence to hit Mirai. Raging Howl, Boom Bash, Peace of Mind, Spit Out. Really, really fast Mon. And does super effective damage, otherwise it does nothing. AV Trust my Sweeper. And Brawn Boost once, attack. Very classic set. Harvest Sect was a restrictive shield set. It was to deal with stuff. It was a tank, I think. I don't remember. Soul Harvest because I really wanted to pick up Loomians and actually make Harvest Sect a threat because it wasn't that strong on its own. And I didn't want to bring Bulk up because I was running restrictive shield. Yeah. And then we got Protogon, a Metal Essence dodging Protogon. I'm pretty sure I was dealing with like Cleveland still. I think that's why I brought Dodge, but Dodge ended up being very useful. I wasn't willing to run, what's it called? The Energy Surge. Energy Surge in my eyes was really weak. And I also didn't want to bring Dart Burst because it was inconsistent. Metal Essence, not Goggles. Because my Sweeper on this team is already a specialty item. Being Specialty Gloves Grimuline. June gave me this Grimuline. Secret ability, meaning it's a Sharp Claw. It was so powerful. It was one-shotting everything, bro. Bottle Trap, Rogue Assault, even Quick Punch. It was so strong. This is one of my favorite Loomians that I've ever used in PvP. It was so powerful. Turtle, without Secret ability. I guess Seasong does more damage. Everyone was using this beast. It was so strong, because Seasong is so powerful. And also you got boosting. Yeah, this was really strong. And the last mon of this team is Iguana. This was a ranged tank. It was secret ability because I was weak to ice, and I had no like. No. I was weak to light, and Harvest X and Grimuline was weak to light, and I didn't have a single plant type. So I brought secret ability Iguana. Classic set with K's, no Zip Zap. This is my hazard removal then, yeah. This is the team. I like the team. This was season 2? Year 1, season 2, yeah. Really like the team. Now season 3. Wait, no. Yeah, okay, never mind. What am I saying? Okay. I have no idea what the hell I'm yapping about. Season 3? Whipple Drift. The idea was magnify, Jetstream, and then use this baton pass looking move to switch it onto another mon. It was a really tanky Whipple Drift. Everyone was using like Boots Tempest back then, but I didn't. I wanted to find different ways to use Loomian. So most of the time, this buff was passed on to pre-buffed Sachi. Sachi's Mystic Wand used to be only like multiplying her range attack by 1.5, but they ended up changing it to range attack and range defense. But yeah, this was my Sachi. I love it. Sachi's my favorite Loomian. Another mon that I could pass to was Celestine, even though most of the time it was to Sachi because it was my favorite Loomian. It was really strong. Teardown is my only like hazard removal. Yeah, it was just a strong Soul Burst. Earthsnack as my tank. Just my tank. I'm pretty sure it also fits some typing stuff. For real, for stuff like I don't know, like I don't remember. Mario was strong. That's all I can tell you. Zip Zap, Shallow Lurk, Energized Mudslide. It was powerful. That's all I can say. I don't know why I have it at 0 speed. I think it was because I wanted to get the slowest Zip Zap. That's probably why. Blowtox is something. Terra Pearl to tank Earth-type moves. And yeah, it was my only hazard setter. And it looked good on the calcs. And then it's Gargolem, a beast. A specialty boots with Immunize, just trying to hit as hard as possible with this mon. 2 mons that is super weak to Icicle Trap, and the only hazard removal was on Celestine. So yeah, that was tough. That was tough. Kept getting damaged by Icicle Trap, but it's okay. I got to Ace rank really fast with this team. This team is also something I really like. So I actually got to Ace rank on my friend's account during Season 3 as well. I brought this Joltooth team. I kept losing. I think it was because of tight matchup and stuff. Because the idea wasn't working. The idea of this team... Okay, let's talk about the team. Joltooth, just a classic Brawn Boost sweeping set. Nothing too much there. Searnet is a tank. It's like Raburn, but worse, because it can't use Drop a Youth. I don't know why 4 speed. I think it was outspeeding Luminamis with Slapdown. I preferred Raburn more. I just like Raburn, I guess. Gargolem, I don't have a pure clever or pure robust Gargolem, and I wasn't willing to overpay for one. Mudslide, Slapdown, Barb's Driving Force, classic Gargolem defense set. And then we got Lampurge. I have no idea why it is here. I have no idea. I think I was trying to flex, I guess. I don't really know. And then Lmao Merc. Very clever, sluggish, frail. Swampy. Why Swampy? Whatever, it didn't really matter. So the idea of the team was actually Barb spamming. We have 2 Barb setter with Gargolem defense and Searnet. And the idea of the team was spamming Driving Force with Gargolem and Sumo Bito Horndashi. Wait, no. It was Lmao Merc. It was originally Marsh Wave, Photosynthesis, Mudslide, and Driving Force, I think. I changed it because it wasn't working out. And I ended up not going with that strat. Yeah. And then Sumo Bito was really powerful, and as well as Mocho being the sweeper. It just got Energy Break, and it was doing a lot more than you would expect with Energy Break. I was originally doing Frost Beam Deep Freeze, without energy break, but then I just only equipped Deep Freeze. I figured that I just have to deal with not doing Frost Beam damage, but I really needed the coverage. And that was Season 3's second team. Now Season 4, as you guys know, is my Thunder team. You might be thinking, why are you using Ohm Bolt? It's just a worse version of Plasma. It is because I've used the Plasma already. Remember the rules, I'm not allowed to use the same Loomian twice. So I have to use Ohm Bolt, even though I'm not running Drop of Youth. Was it good? Yes. I think Ohm Bolt is really tanky on the range side. It can live like even super effective range hits. But was it worse than Plasma? 100%. But it is what it is. Stun Pestilence, Display Tribute. Why didn't I run Phase? Because I don't think the Mon had Phase. And then it was for my Tyrex to do Sweeping. Specialty Gloves was on there for the majority of the time. It was switched to Metal Essence and Sharpen instead of Complete Demolition for a bit, but I changed it back because I needed the Specialty Gloves damage. Otherwise, it was missing like the most ridiculous KOs. Speed is for outspeeding Smart Boots Ikazune. It's really tanky. It can live like one super effective hit still. And then we got a Phaedronaught. It was originally Electric Essence, and then I think it was Magnify over Flash and Flee, but I ended up changing it because I feel like Phaedronaught was too slow, and Jolt wasn't making up for it. Specialty Boots with Thunder Blast just does so much damage, and so fast as well. Runt was for Plant type, because I didn't have anything to hit plants, obviously. But Runt keep missing, and that was pissing me off. Infernix wasn't as strong as I expected. Probably because I'm not running it with Shield, I'm running it with Dust. Just my tank. Sometimes setting up Bane of Haste in case my Ohm Bolt died and Tyrex needed something. This way, Tyrex can actually do damage. Even if it's not, you know, under Thunderstorm. Cosmeor is Icy Trapper. The reason why I didn't use Encased was because I used it back in Season 1 already. So I'm using it Encased. Icicle Trap Meteor Crash to 1v1's Ancient types. I can always consistently beat Ancient types as long as we are both on max health. And then Nevermare is just my wall breaker and stuff like that. And also Jalusa. This is an interesting set because I'm not running Enchanted Code, Rageful Plushie. I'm running Temper with Milkshake. That means I'm hopefully getting 2 range attack boost. Deep Freeze for Luminamis. So yeah, this was all the teams I have for reaching Ace rank in Year 1. Now, Year 2 is going to be something interesting. I hope that I can stream a glimpse of it. If I don't stream on YouTube, you're going to see me streaming on Discord, so please join my Discord server. But as you can see, even though I was super frustrated last season, because I was constantly losing, as you can see, I've already prepared my Year 2 Season 1 team. You can take a look if you want. This is going to be the team I'm using. Really, really interesting Loomian. I mean, you see Pure Mind here. Gotta subscribe for that, I guess. I don't know. I'm very tired right now, I'm not gonna lie. I spent the entire day doing homework, and I have no idea what the f I'm talking about right now. So, this is just me yapping. Okay, good night. But yeah, subscribe and join my Discord. Join my Discord, please. Please, please. Alright, good night.